Simply said, you have a device that has its own consciousness. The feedback I receive is that I'm a good gift giver. It is a new quantum technology that helps you manifest. These little purple spheres, they are charged with this quantum energy. You plug it in, it stays plugged in, and within a couple of weeks, it starts to harmonize your entire home. Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to Rooted in the Cosmos, your podcast for all things spiritual leadership, higher consciousness, and new earth vision. My name is Isabelle Gloria, I'm your host, and I'm welcoming you to this brand new episode on this beautiful Sunday. Today's episode is a little bit Christmas themed because the holidays are coming up and a lot of people are celebrating, even though a lot of people, especially in the spiritual community, are not celebrating for religious reasons. We still love to come together with our friends and family and use this time of the year to slow down and make it cozy and just connect a little more with our loved ones than usual. Today's episode is the ultimate spiritual gift guide, whether it's for Christmas or for any other occasion where you want to gift something to someone that you love. You will find something here. I try to include things that are not usual, that are not the standard, and I try to be really creative with it. And I also gifted a lot of these things already to my loved ones. And I don't want to brag here, but I hear, like, the feedback I receive is that I'm a good gift giver. What is going on with him? Are you okay? It's also my absolute love language. I love giving gifts. I love preparing things. I love personalizing things. When Christmas comes around, the act of picking each person a present that fits very well to them and I know they will be happy about is more exciting to me than getting gifts myself. So that tells you a lot. I love giving gifts and I'm really creative with this. Even with my clients, when someone signs up to work with me, they get a huge box with personalized and branded gifts that have been specifically produced for my mentorship, for my Cosmic Wanderess mentorship. You cannot find those anywhere else. It's very special. All gifts are very thoughtful. They either have a purpose for the mentorship itself or a symbolic meaning to the client. I love giving gifts. I love filming this video. I was really excited to film this. And I try to include more expensive gifts, so bigger gifts, and more affordable gifts, depending on what you're looking for. And I really hope you like it and you find some inspiration and ideas for this upcoming Christmas season. The first gift I want to show you is the Somavedic. It's definitely more on the expensive side. It's a little pricey, but it's very, very powerful. I actually got this device last year when I was not feeling my best because of health reasons, and I felt like, okay, I need to invest in something that just helps me feel better and helps me support my physical body, my energetic body. So the Somavedic is an EMF mitigation device. So what that means is that it basically harmonizes your surroundings. You plug it in, it stays plugged in, and within a couple of weeks of it being plugged in for the first time, it starts to harmonize your entire home. Harmonizing in that context means that it mitigates the harmful EMFs that are all around us, like all the devices and everything that you use every day, your computer, your phone, your Wi-Fi. All of that has a certain frequency and a certain radiation that can interfere in a negative way with our frequency, with the frequency that we have as human beings who are also energetic beings. What the Somavedic does is that it helps mitigate all these harmful frequencies so that you live in a harmonized space. I know this sounds a little woo-woo, and you probably should only gift this to someone who can appreciate it and who has some knowledge around these technologies and who's not calling you crazy for believing in them working. But from my personal experience, I looked into it a lot and I decided to go for the Somavedic. There are a lot of devices like that out there on the market, but nothing like the Somavedic at the same time. So I opted for that device, and I have immediately felt a difference. So when I plugged it in, I could feel like this period of chaotic energy around me. I'm very sensitive to energy. I can pick up on energy very easily. So what I felt when I first plugged it in is that it almost felt like it was swirling around all the different energies, the chaos before the harmonization. That's what it felt like. And I immediately felt like this chaotic energy, which is not the end goal, but it can happen in the beginning when all these frequencies start to shift and change and go all the different directions. And when it was done harmonizing my space, I could immediately feel the calmness and the peace and quiet. Maybe you've experienced that before when you walked into a room that has been cleansed right before. So, for example, in a yoga studio, or when someone cleansed their home with sage and did a whole cleansing session and cleansed the whole space, and you walk into it and it feels like this open, calm space. That is what the Somavedic creates all the time. Like, this is your new normal with this device, and that's what I love about it. It's a great gift for everyone who can appreciate it. It's a little bit more pricey, so maybe it's a gift for a special occasion or a very special person in your life. The next gift is more like a smaller gift. It's like, I think, 10 euros each. And it's an aura spray or a room spray, whatever you want to use it for. I love these from Primavera. I have Space Clearing and Yoga Flow right here. These are my favorite ones right now. I own a lot of them, but these are my favorite ones right now. And they just have different essential oils, and they have just different scents. They smell differently, and it's just so beautiful to spray them around yourself, around your aura, before you meditate or before doing some mindfulness practice, or just to have a beautiful energy in your room. So these are definitely great gifts for someone who is just starting out to meditate or who is at the very beginning of their spiritual journey. They will be really happy about these. To stay with the topic of meditation and a gift for a meditation beginner, you can also think about gifting them a meditation cushion or a meditation pillow, like this one, for example. This is from Lotus Crafts. That's the one I own. What I love about them is that they are super aesthetic. I love aesthetic things, and they usually have a yoga mat in the same color as they have the cushions. So you can gift a beautiful set and it fits together perfectly. You can also opt for just a meditation cushion and then add one of these aura sprays to it for like a beautiful package for them to practice meditation and to just get in the zone. I think that's a beautiful gift as well. What is also a great gift is this IKEA lamp. I think it's called Fado. And what you can do is you can put in a smart bulb in this. And you can, with this smart bulb, you can change the color and the setting of this lamp to anything you want. So I have several settings on my app on my phone, and just with the touch of a button, this lamp changes to whatever setting I picked. And I have a setting for meditation, I have a setting for breathing practices and breath work, and it kind of helps your brain to calm down. So let's say you always have like a blue light setting when you're about to meditate. At some point, your brain will be so used to you going into like a meditative state with this blue light on that as soon as you put this blue light on, you will automatically calm down and it will be much easier for you to meditate or just to relax. And that's also a great gift for someone who appreciates that and who loves to have a cozy home and who loves to have like these options. I would love to show you the different color options, but I'm filming with my phone, so I literally cannot right now. But I will most likely, if I don't forget it, I will include a clip here how this can look like. The next one is probably my favorite from this selection, or no, I like a lot of things actually, but it's one of my favorites. It's the Lila Quantum Heal capsule, and I have several of these, don't ask. I have the Heal 360 right here. I haven't even unboxed it. And I also have the normal sized one. I'm gonna show you the different comparison in size. Give me a moment. So as you can see, this is the regular size, this is a petite size. They are both equally powerful. It's just a matter of how many spheres you want to put in there. Spheres are these little purple balls. These are titanium spheres, and I probably have to explain what this even is. So a Lila quantum capsule is a quantum technology. And I know that sounds a little bit woo-woo again. It sounds a little bit out there and like something that wouldn't work anyways because you do not plug it in. It doesn't have batteries. So how should it work? But this is something like I share this with my clients and I talk about this a lot with my clients because I am so impressed by this. and I wouldn't spend that much money gifting it to my clients and all that if I wouldn't believe in it. So, whether you believe in that or not, it is a new quantum technology that helps you, again, harmonize EMF. So, if you wear it on your body is energetically more protected than if you wouldn't wear it. The other thing is that this quantum energy is basically source energy. So this can help you manifest. These little purple spheres, they are titanium and they are charged with this quantum energy. You can charge a frequency to this capsule, and these quantum charged titanium spheres go inside the capsule. I can show you what it looks like when it's open. It looks like this. And you just put these little spheres in there. These spheres have quantum energy stored within them. So they put out this constant flow of quantum energy into your reality, and they are basically being filtered through this metal that is charged with the frequency that you want to manifest or want to attract into your life. So what it does is that it accelerates your manifestation process. It helps you attract whatever you want to attract because it constantly sends out a frequency that is in alignment with the thing you desire. It's a great manifestation tool. It's a great healing tool. This is not medical advice, but I have felt physical changes. I have felt physical improvements. I'm absolutely a sucker for these things. That's why I have them in so many versions, and I gifted them to my mom, for example, and to some of my long-term clients because I'm just so impressed by it. So if you feel like this would be a great gift for someone you know or for yourself even, I highly recommend it. I also recommend checking out their private group that you get access to after purchasing one of their products. This is where the real magic happens. They have a lot of information on their website, but the real magic and the real tutorials on how to actually do it happens in the privacy of this closed group. And that is where the really interesting stuff and material is stored, and where you can learn a lot about quantum energy, a lot about what is going on behind the scenes and what people are working on. I feel like this is a whole thing. This is something that will become much bigger in the upcoming years. And people like the CEO of Lila Quantum Tech, they are just the pioneers of this new era, and we will hear a lot more about quantum technology. Just my take on it. To stay with the same company for a moment, I can also highly recommend one of their quantum blocks. This is the travel block. It's the smallest one. It's portable. You can take it everywhere with you. It's very practical. I love it. It's very powerful. And it would probably be too much for this video to explain everything that this thing can do. But simply said, it's a quantum device that you can charge things in. So you can harmonize things in. You can, for example, put like this essential oil in it and charge it and harmonize it. But you can also, again, use this for manifestation, for intention setting. There's a lot you can do with this, and like I said, it's too much to go into detail. But if this sparks your interest, I highly recommend looking into these things. They are amazing. You can do so much with them. Simply said, you have a device that has its own consciousness almost. So you can communicate with it, you can feel its energy. Definitely, when I put my hand here, I immediately feel the energy that is pouring out of it. Definitely more on the pricier side again, so it's for a special occasion or for someone you truly, truly love and who can really, really appreciate this and work with this. It's worth researching, it's worth looking into. I just stated my vision about quantum energy and quantum technology. I feel like a lot is coming, a lot is shifting, and a lot is happening behind the scenes. And we are the first ones, we're the pioneers to have these amazing products. And some people, they just don't get it, and that's okay. The next gift that I came up with is an astrology reading. And this is a very personal gift, so make sure the person receiving that gift is open to exploring themselves in that way and being exposed in that way almost. If they are, this makes a great gift. I would be really happy to receive that as a gift, and I think a lot of people would be who are eager to learn more about their soul, about themselves, about their purpose, about all these things that come up when you are on a spiritual journey. Of course, I cannot just recommend any astrology reader. It has to be be someone who is in full integrity, who knows what they're doing, who is intuitively connected with themselves. And that is why I can highly recommend Elaine's Soul Plan Astrology reading. It's mainly focused on finding out about your purpose and finding out more about yourself, your path, what you're destined to do. I had my own reading done with her and it was really powerful. It was really eye-opening and very fitting, and I can highly recommend her wholeheartedly. So make sure to check her out if you think about gifting that to a loved one. The next gift is not spiritual per se, but you can make it spiritual and very personal. It's a sterling silver charm bracelet that you customize for your loved one, and each charm should have a meaning and some symbolism that is significant to them. As you can see, I'm wearing my own. I always wear this. It has so many beautiful charms and they all have their specific meaning. I connect something to all of them. And this year for Christmas, another lovely friend of mine gets one of those. So Miriam, if you're watching, look away now. You don't want to spoil yourself. It's actually really hard to show, but these are the ones I picked for her. So for example, I picked this little dolphin because I know she's really connected to the Pleiadians, and the Pleiadians, on the other hand, are very connected to dolphins. So I was like, yeah, that fits. And just like that, I chose a different meaning for all of them. I will write each meaning onto a little paper. You can find charms like these pretty much everywhere, like Amazon, even AliExpress has some nice quality ones. Pandora, of course. Etsy, there are so many places to find these. The only thing you have to make sure is that they are sterling silver, so pure silver, and not just any metal that tarnishes or is cheap quality. If they are silver, you can shower in them, you can leave them on, you can sweat in them, nothing will ever happen to them. It's a very beautiful gift that is very long lasting, and you actually gift real silver, which is also kind of nice. So I think that's also a very personal and very meaningful gift idea that a lot of people would love to receive. We are getting back to the more classical spiritual gifts. So crystals are always a great gift to gift someone. If you want to surprise someone with a crystal, I feel like it should be a crystal that either has a certain property to it so that it makes sense for the person receiving it, or it should be something cool, like a cool shape or a cool carving, something that is not so easy to find. Then I think it makes a really cool gift. And for example, these two would make great gifts. Another classic, an essential oil diffuser. Everybody should have one. If your friend, your loved one doesn't have one yet, that makes a great gift. I think everybody loves this. There's no one in the world who doesn't love a beautiful essential oil smell in their room, and you can even pair that with an essential oil that makes a perfect gift for Christmas, especially if you go for like a wintry essential oil like cinnamon or something like that. That's beautiful for the cozy season. This one is the H.E.A.L's Earth Diffuser. I think it's not available in this exact version anymore, but I will link something very similar below in the description. And yeah, that makes a great gift as well. The next gift ideas are these products that I love dearly, but for the love of God, I cannot say their name right. I will try, but I will probably get it wrong. It's Ilapothecary. I don't know if that's right, and these are numerology infused essential oil blends. For example, this one says number 27. In numerology, number 27 is about believing in yourself and listening to your intuition. It is self-affirming and fortifying. So all this energy is activated in these products, and you can definitely tell that you are getting something high vibrational onto your skin whenever you apply them. They smell divine, they feel high vibrational, they feel powerful. I also love to use this one, Speak Your Truth, right before having a client call or right before filming a video. I applied it right before filming this video, or whenever I feel like I need to speak my truth, quite literally, and I feel like this is supporting me. So definitely a great gift as well, especially for someone who loves wellness, who loves like high-end beauty products. This definitely is more of like a high-end organic brand, like organic wellness, holistic wellness brand. It's definitely a good gift for someone who enjoys beauty and is also spiritual. The final gift idea for today are these Airestech EMF protection devices. So these are basically like keychains or necklaces that you can wear. It again protects you from harmful energy around you, harmful EMF radiation. They work a little bit differently than the other ones I've shown you. This is a nanotechnology. They are backed by science. They have like, I think, even a patent, and they work a little bit differently. They also feel differently. I always say Airestech is like the masculine version of the Lila necklace. So that's how it feels to me. It's more like a more masculine protection that feels energetically like a shield, while Lila is like a protection that radiates from within. They are both great. I have them both for a reason. These are more like keychains or necklaces that you can wear on your body as well, while this is more like something that you would put in your office or in your home where you use a lot of the devices that you want to protect yourself from. So that is basically a home device, and this is a portable one. I love both. I have this one next to me whenever I work on my iMac or on my laptop, and I just have a little bit more peace of mind. And I also feel like physically and energetically, I feel the difference. And I love these things. As you can tell, I love stuff like that. I love new technology. I love being a pioneer of trying these things out. And I also low-key love the weird facial expressions that I get when I tell people about these things and they think I've gone completely nuts now. I kind of enjoy that. I think it's funny. I think it's funny how non-open-minded some people are. I'm not judging them. I'm just like observing them. I'm not trying to convince them of anything. I just find it funny how people react to new technology and new things that haven't been proven in a way that would make them believe it, that they always need a certain authority to tell them, yep, that's right, that works, that doesn't work, instead of listening to their own intuition and feeling for themselves and being open to trying things out. Anyway, this is not the topic of today's episode and of this gift guide. These were all the things that came to my mind. I know these are a little bit more out there, a little bit more, I would say, creative, and not the typical spiritual gifts like a journal or something like that. All these standard gifts are great as well, but I feel like there are 1,000 other gift guides out there, and I just wanted to bring in the things that I love to gift others and that I would love to receive as a gift and that I'm really passionate about. So I hope something inspired you and you have an idea what you can gift to someone this Christmas or for any other occasion. Before I close out this episode, I want to announce something insane, something really cool that I offer. I am doing BizMas this December. BizMas is a 24-day spiritual advent calendar, and it is for everyone who has a higher calling and wants to eventually turn that into a spiritual business, but needs guidance doing that and needs clarity and wants to learn and evolve in this holiday season. So instead of having a countdown to Christmas, we are having a countdown to your soul-aligned business, and I will provide continuous value to you 24 days. You will be mentored by me for the entire month. We will connect in a group. There will be a lot of surprises. There will be giveaways with a value of more than 6,000 euros. You heard that right. It's literally insane and you cannot miss this. It's completely for free. It's the biggest giving back experience that I've ever created for my community, and I want you to be part of that. So make sure to sign up and save your spot and let this holiday season, this countdown to Christmas, be different from any other year. Let this be the holiday season that actually helps you set up for 2025 so that you can be at a very different place with your spiritual business and finally launch it or finally step into the power that you need to move forward and to do what you have been wanting to do for so long. I'm so excited for this experience and I'm so excited for you to be part of it. All I can say is Merry BizMas. Let's make this month freaking powerful, and let's make this the most powerful December you've ever experienced. That being said, and having that off my chest, I hope you gained something from today's episode. I hope you are inspired and activated to create your own gifts now for your loved ones. And I will talk to you next week in a brand new episode. See you in BizMas.